redeemed Australia. This is a last minute emergency. Well, it's not an emergency, but this is a last minute stream. Um, I've been contemplating whether or not I wanted to do this and made my decision. It's going down. So I'm here to thank my Australian audience. Um, but before we even get into any of that, the camera, I'm gonna have to take this thing off of this camera, man. This camera getting a bit not as clear as I want it to be. But if you haven't already, hit the like button, man. And do me a favor, hit that subscribe button to subscribe to Redeem Live. And if you're Australia, go ahead, from Australia, hit that like button. Become a part of Redeemed Australia. So, I kind of just want to go over the history of Redeemed Australia, how it started, and all that. Bro, I kind of got to go to the bathroom, though. By the way, if you see that flag, all of these flags are AI generated, and they are flags that I created using AI. So they're your original flags, like UK, Canada, Australia, but with a little bit of Redeem flair, to let it know it's a part of Redeem Live. So I hope you like them. I don't mind getting any type of critique or feedback on the flags. Do you feel like it represents your home well, just mixed in with a little bit of my personality and channel? Let me know. Bro, I gotta pee. I may have made a mistake. I may have come on here too fast. I may have to hold it. You may have to be put on hold so I can find a bathroom. I don't know yet. But we're gonna see what happens. But I strongly have to take a leak. So, um, I guess we can get into Redeemed Australia. I'm gonna try to hold it because I honestly do have to take a leak, but you can't record inside of places unless I put y'all on hold. I don't know. But we're gonna get into the history of Australia and how Australia became a part of the channel. So after the creation of Redeemed United Kingdom, which is Redeemed UK, and Redeemed Canada, I continued to look on my analytics, and I saw Australia, and I was wondering the same thing I wondered about the UK and Canada. What on earth is Australia doing watching me? What would they want to watch me for? So I said, we're going to create Redeemed Australia because there's some Christians out there in Australia that are silenced. A lot of Australia, you don't really hear too much about Australia. They're kind of in the background. But I want to bring Australia to the forefront. That music is really loud and annoying. But I wanted to bring Australia to the forefront and bring them a part of my channel. And let me tell you something, Australia has been one of the most loyal countries a part of Redeem, alongside the United Kingdom and Canada. I mean, these are the three, they never leave. These are the three, even if I don't mention their name, they're always here. They are definitely, these three countries, the United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia, are definitely a part of the Redeem Council. So what that means is, if I got any type of big decisions that I gotta make, and I gotta call on some countries, I know my top three. In Australia, you one of them. Laura Taj, I can't pronounce it. I'm gonna call you Lautar. I don't know where you're from, and I can't pronounce that, but what's going on? And welcome to Redeem Live. So I created Redeemed Australia, and I also wanted to talk about all the problems in Australia. You know, they're going through some stuff over there, you know? They have another Islamic invasion over there, just like a lot of us. What's up, Lexia? Just like a lot of us. And they're being silenced over there in Australia. Nobody cares. But we do. We care. Where are you right now? I'm in the United States of America. Where are y'all from? What country are you from? Lao? I can't lout. Listen, don't laugh at me. Shut up. Don't laugh at me. I can't pronounce it. So what? Where y'all from, man? Lexia is from Ukraine. Ah, I got my first Ukrainian hitting the chat. Welcome to Redeemed Live, and right now you're watching Redeemed Australia. I swear in America. So you're from America, Lot. Lot. I'm gonna call you Lot. Lot, you from America? All right. So we got some European, we got some American up in here. But where are my Australians? This is legitimately Redeemed Australia. Where y'all at? But anyway, Australia's been loyal. And because you've been loyal to me, I gotta show you love, Australia. And listen, we got people from Ukraine up in here showing you love. We got people from America up in here showing you love. So if y'all down with Redeemed Australia, hit that like button. If you're down with Redeemed Live, hit that like button. And if you're really down and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button to become a part of Redeemed Live. What's going on, Nathan? I don't know how to pronounce that, but Nathan, what's up, bro? How you doing? Welcome to Redeemed Live, and we are currently doing Redeemed Australia. How you doing? SK Play. What's going on, SK Play? Welcome to Redeemed Live. And by the way, we are celebrating 1 year, yes, 1 year on YouTube this month. All month long, we've been celebrating. This video, this stream is a part of the celebration. I'm shouting out and giving love to every country who's ever supported Redeemed Live. So, do me a favor while we're celebrating and hit that dang like button and subscribe to Redeemed Live. W channel, SK Play 22. Thank you, bro. W comment. Which one speaks Spanish? I don't know what you're talking about. Do we got anybody from Spain in here? Or any Latinos in here? I see you from my window. Stefan, you sound sick, bro. What you talking about? You seeing people from windows. What you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? What type of stuff y'all on, man? Why haven't I subbed yet, bro? SK Plays, have you been watching me and just never subbed, or what do you mean? SK Plays, what are you talking about? SK Plays, where are you from? Who you repping? Besides Jesus, but what country you repping? Let me sub up, sub up. We are still celebrating 1 year. First time in Redeemed Live. Well, welcome, my friend. I don't know why you haven't subbed yet, but you just subbed, so. Where you from, SK Play? We got people from Ukraine up in here, America up in here. We got people from all over the world, and we're giving a shout out and we're giving love today to Australia. I'm from America. Me too, I'm in America. You like that Goku Black drip? Love DBZ and Dragon Ball Super. So, Australia, I want you to know that we see you. Australia, I want you to know we love you. W Drip. Thank you, bro. I got the Bruce Lee cap with it, too. You got the Bruce Lee cap with it, too. We see you and we hear you, and we got your back. You a part of the family, Australia. So, support Australia, y'all. One of the ways you can do that is by supporting Redeemed Australia, is hitting that like button and sub button, and show up when I go live for Australia. Holy, my God, holy drip. Thank you, bro. So, you know, I need y'all to show up for Australia, bro. Because they've been showing this channel love. They've been one of the backbones. Besides the UK and Canada, Australia has been one of the backbones of Redeemed Live. So show them some love. Do me a favor, show them some love. Hit this like button to show them some love. Hit the sub button to show us some love. So I'm glad I created Redeemed Australia. You guys have been awesome. And just besides, so you travel a lot? No. Believe it or not, I've never traveled. So you're probably wondering, well, Roberto, what are you talking about? So I don't have money to travel. I'm broke. But what I do is, you see this phone? A lot of people, I go live, I talk about Jesus, right? That's the whole point of this channel, is to share the gospel of Jesus. But people come on my channel, right, from all around the world. I've had people watching from the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Sweden, Turkey, South Africa, Jamaica. And it got to the point where I'm like, maybe if all these people are watching and they all care so much, maybe I can do something dedicated to these people. So I created Redeemed United Kingdom, talking about the people in the UK and the stuff they're going through. Then I created Redeemed Canada and Redeemed Australia. Now there's plenty more countries I got under my belt. But the goal is one day I want to travel to every country that's a part of Redeemed Live and share the gospel of Jesus Christ in person. Your story is inspirational, W. Thank you, man. But I want to show people, although you may not have the means to get around, you use every tool you have to get around. Since I don't have the money to travel the world, I use my phone to travel for me. I may not be able to see these people in person, but they can hear my voice. They can see my face through the screen. They can become accustomed to me. They can learn about who Jesus Christ is. And it doesn't matter if they're here in America with me, if they're way out in Australia or way in Jamaica. It doesn't matter. They're getting the message. So one day when the money comes for me to be able to go, we already have some established footing. And then I can call out, hey, where's my redeemed people at? And then I know where they are. They'll show up somehow. One day you're gonna go big. Wow. I truly appreciate that. SK Plays 22. Man, this dude he's on fire. SK's on fire here. He just came a part of Redeemed Live Australia version today. He's showing me mad love. Thank you. Where are you from? I'm from the United States of America. Illinois, to be in particular. I don't give out too much personal information because cuckoo, too many crazy people. Chick-fil-A makes me fart. Me too, bro. Gives me gas. But I love it. I had to cut back on the junk food though. All that Chick-fil-A and all those waffle fries aren't really too good for you. Yeah, don't give too much info. Yeah, you know how these people are crazy out here, bro. You gotta be careful, bro. Cuckoo. Now, here's the thing. If you can pick up where I'm at, more power to you. If you can figure it out yourself, I can't stop you. But I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm from this place and I do the, nah, man. If you can figure it out, cool, you know. Well, I said, another reason I'm out here recording is I've neglected, well, not neglected, I'm just busy. I'm just busy with life. Therefore, I haven't been able to live stream. And I wanted to show Australia love and my fan base, Redeem love in general, and come up here and say, what's up? Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, you gotta be careful out here. I'm sorry I haven't been able to be up here as much as I used to, like last month. It's just life is crazy right now, guys. It's just crazy. I'm trying, man. I really am. I love doing this. I didn't want to do this. God made me do it a year ago, and I'm glad I did it now. You know? I'm glad I did it. Sometimes God will tell us to do stuff, and we're like, I don't want to do that.
I hear you.
But
I gotta wait for the song to
oh
start.
boy. Let's get away from
Okay.
That's loud. But sometimes it's the times where God tells you to do something you don't want to do. Sometimes those are your biggest breakthroughs. And for me, this is one of mine. Life is a lot of wild things in store. Life has a lot of wild things stored in your story. I know, man. But it means a lot that you said that my story was inspirational to you about how I created all these countries, attached them to the channel, and even though I've never been to none of these places, that it inspired you. And I want to let you know, that's not me, that's God, that's Jesus. I can't take credit because I didn't want to do this in the first place. It's only because he told me to do it. I could have said no. And he's the one who gave me the idea of Redeem UK. So I can't take full credit. I take the credit of the work I've put in. And my story is my story. But how this stuff was created I got to give credit to Jesus, you know? Do I get haters? Yeah. I be getting haters, bro. Do I get, and then some people, they fall in love, man. They fall in love with this channel. I got people that watch me from Northern Ireland and Germany, man, who support this channel like crazy. Mind you, I've never been to any of these places in my life. I don't even know nothing, I've never been there. But this taught me that thank you, bro. It taught me that it doesn't really matter where you're from. We're all struggling. It doesn't even matter your race. We're all struggling and we're all looking for the truth. We're all looking for a way out of hell. We're all trying to find out what is the truth of this world. Why were we created? What is our day-to-day life? Are we here just to go to work, have a couple kids and die, or go to school? Why are we here? These are the questions that everybody from every part of the world and every race, they wonder these things. And I get the opportunity to come up here and share part of that truth with people. Well, mainly the truth with people. And I love that. You know, I got a lot of haters in life. Yeah, we all do, bro. Haters are annoyed they ain't getting this channel. Exactly, bro. These haters, bro, they ain't even been around too much lately. I've been destroying them in the comments. And check this out. If I don't destroy my haters in my comment section, y'all do. I've seen y'all tear them apart. There's times I don't need to do nothing. So we locked and loaded over here in Redeem Live. But today ain't about me, it's about Australia. Listen, if you love Australia, hit that dang like button. And if you down with Redeemed Australia, hit that subscribe button. Because we celebrating all this month, 1 year on Redeem Live, or 1 year of Redeem Live on YouTube. And I'm celebrating all month by showing love to every country that has shown love to this channel over the year. In Australia, oh, you one of the backbones, baby. You way down under in kangaroo land. But somehow, playing with kangaroos, you ended up finding Redeem Live. So what can I say? Welcome to the family. Well, you've been a part of the family since last year. So, but to all my new people, if you've never seen me before, my name is Roberto. You're currently watching Redeem Live under the umbrella of Redeemed Australia. W Australia, that's right, baby. And we gotta pray for our people in Australia. They be going through stuff, man. They be going through stuff. Do we got any Aussie people in here? Sometimes it's really funny because like I'll be throwing these streams for a specific country. I think when I did the UK, one English guy came, right? One English guy came. When I did Canada, no Canadians. I do Australia, no Australians. But these are my biggest supporters. View-wise are actually from these places. It is really bizarre. Maybe they're shy. W name. I have a friend with the same name. Roberto? That's what's up, bro. Yeah, my name is Roberto, and you are watching Redeem Live. So you got a friend named Roberto. Thank you. I'll at least give you my name. I may not give you my city. I'll give you my name. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been live for 18 minutes, and I've had to take a piss for at least 20 minutes. I've been holding it this whole time to do this stream, and I have nowhere to piss. I've been holding it for 20 minutes. That's how much I'm trying to get this done. Yeah, don't give city. Yeah, I mean, eventually I will. I mean, or people are all gonna find out one day. But until that time, Australia, where you at? Dang, that's the worst. It is. When you gotta pee, but you gotta hold it. Australia, where you at? Where are my Aussies? My mates? I don't know what y'all are doing, and I don't know if y'all know this, but we are currently celebrating 1 year on YouTube this month. That's May. So, as celebration, do me a favor, hit that dang like button. And another thing, subscribe to Redeem Live if you like this type of content. Because what I do is, I go live, and I take walks. Sometimes I'm in the park. I walk throughout the city, and I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ to the people who come in these streams. And I don't care where you're from in the world. I preach this gospel. I've had Jewish people come in here and try to tell me I'm wrong. I've had Muslim people come in and just ask me questions very politely, by the way. I have no issue. But I've dealt with my haters, I've dealt with my critics. And I'm a pretty small YouTuber, and I'm already having haters and critics, and I'm a nobody. It's crazy. But the love I get when it comes is beautiful. Over 300 subs is crazy. I mean, why is it crazy? Like, explain what you mean. W 1 year. Thank you, bro. But why is 300 crazy? Crazy in a good way? I'm Muslim. I don't judge religion or Muslim. I'm Muslim. I don't judge religion or Muslim. Okay. So I have Muslims come here all the time. And like I just said, very polite. The Muslim population and community, when they come into this Christian channel, they give me no problems. They're very respectful. They ask me questions. They ask me about Jesus. They ask me, and we just talk. There's no debating. The Jewish people are actually a little bit more, sauced up, when they come, than the Muslims. The Muslims are more laid back because they really want to know. And I love to share this gospel fire with them, I don't know. I think maybe one guy may have gave his life to Christ, but I don't know because I'm not really there. But I've had good dealings with them, and Muslims are welcome here. But, just know that this is what this is. This is what we do here. And if you ever want to give your life to Jesus Christ, well, you've already found a place to do it. 300 subs is a good thing. Thank you so much, bro. I've had to work my butt off actually, I'm not even at 300. I'm at 365 subs in a year. As Muslim, I love to learn about other religions and people. That's beautiful. SK Play 22. I'm glad to hear that, man. Continue to be open-minded. That's a great thing. Continue to be open-minded. And so here's another example of a Muslim coming into my chat. He's subscribed. He's showing me love. The conversation between me and him are like two brothers. Although we may view religion on a different scale and a different perspective. I want this to be an example of how people are supposed to be acting. 369. No, I got 365, unless about 4 people came and subbed. But I want people to learn from this that when you are a Christian and you are representing the gospel of Jesus Christ, when people come, we are to talk to them like regular people. And other people will talk to us like regular people. You need to respect people, not disrespect people because they're different or because they believe something different. And that's a lot of problems that with a lot of Christians is that they don't show love. And when you don't show love and Jesus commands us to show love, friction comes. Because even if you came in here and you didn't show me love, hypothetically, either I could ignore you or I can still just share the gospel with you and I can still welcome you here. But the goal is to show love. You'll be more willing to listen to me if I'm showing you love rather than me being mad at you for being a Muslim. Like me being mad at you for being a Muslim ain't gonna not make you a Muslim. Like, that's ridiculous. Respecting is the most important thing in my life. Thank you. You gotta show people respect, regardless of where they're from. So we've been going for 24 minutes. So did people sub to my channel? Did I get 4 subs? The last good of men. What's going on, the last good of men? This man said he's the last good of men. Like, he's the last one, meaning there's no one else. I'm not, nobody else. This man's the last good of man. Yeah, that's such a fact. It is. Why do people say said hi? Like they'll come in here and they've never said nothing, but they'll come in and say said hi. But they didn't say hi, they're saying hi right now. I don't understand that. So, I know for a fact, I got a short I gotta do today. Right, I'm just saying. Why do people do that? That's all I'm trying to wonder. I'm just trying to figure it out. They'd be like, said hi. I'm like, oh, okay, hi. You didn't say hi. You're saying hi now, but. Hey man, listen, you're the only dude really like standing here right now, and bro, you have made this one Muslim man has popped this stream off. They just said hi and leave. Yeah, I don't know, they do that. This one Muslim man popped this stream off. Now that's what I'm talking about. Y'all see how he popped this stream off? That's how my people need to be doing. I expect y'all to pop these streams off.